Hello and welcome to Tea Time Books and Tuesdays with Betty. So I'm sitting here, it's a Sunday morning actually, where I'm filming, and I'm trying to not wake my boyfriend up because we were up so late last night. He was up later than I was, and he was doing the laundry. Such precious, such hard work. We had so much dirty laundry. So if I'm not speaking very loudly or if you can't properly hear me, I'm so sorry. I kinda don't want to wake him up because he's not awake yet, and I decided that this is a good time to film. So yeah, if you can't hear me, that's why. We got a little cup and we got a little book haul for you guys. I talk about myself in like I'm multiple personalities. Okay, but there will be another book haul soon because of the sale here in Sweden, the book sale here in Sweden. I'm gonna buy a lot of books. I have pre-ordered like a lot of books, so that will happen. And you will get another book haul video very soon, and then I will probably not buy any more books for like maybe the rest of the year. And I gotta go this year that I will use the library more often, that I will borrow more books. I only got this bookshelf and another one in our bedroom, and we kinda, even though I would want to get another bookshelf, I kinda can't justify it for now, so I kinda have to resist buying more books than I have already done. I probably won't be able to buy more books for another year because, yeah, we won't buy another bookshelf in a year. Yeah. Actually, I do love the concept of the library. I do love libraries, except for this one in the town where I'm living right now, because that is awful. Yeah, this one is awful. So, but I still want to borrow more books from the library. So I decided that this was the time, this is the year that I will do it. So yeah, I decided that this is the year that I'm gonna buy less books and borrow more. I tend to already borrow a lot of books from my parents' library and from my friends' library, and I really do enjoy that. There ain't a limited time where I'm supposed to read these books, and I am a mood reader. I usually don't do TBRs because I don't know which kind of mood I will be in when I'm finished with a book. Maybe I will be totally utterly destroyed, and then I will just want to go into something that I recognize and that I'm comfortable with, that feels safe. I go to a comfort book, really, I do. But this ain't not what we are supposed to do with this book haul video. We are not supposed to hear me talk about, yeah, all that. But now you know, just get comfortable, have a cup of a beverage that you enjoy, and yeah, enjoy. So I'm actually gonna start with two first book that I got in Swedish. So yeah, we're gonna talk about King Ligett's The Gracier. This is one of the books that I ordered, that I bought. In Swedish it's called The 16:e året, and you get to follow Ternay's Gracier, and she's 16. And nobody talks about Gracier, it's forbidden. But when young woman turns 16, they are forced to live outside of society in a deserted forest. And after that year, they're gonna return to the village or the society and be cleared and ready for marriage. And the reason that they are forced to get into the forest it is because when girls turn or women turn 16, they are apparently very, like, it works very much like an aphrodisiac. Men can't handle themselves around the young girls and the wives of the men's. It sounds like period in Sweden. Of the men are crazily jealous during this year. So we get to follow Tierney and her fight to survive in the forest. I saw this at a booktuber called Bookhaul, and I got very curious. I kind of think that this is my cup of tea because it seems like it got a lot of intrigue, like it got a very good intrigue, a very good plot. It seems like it's action filled, and still we got a character. I think we got a pretty good character. I kinda, because I couldn't wait, so I kinda read the author's thank you, which is in the beginning of the book, and I really liked how she wrote and how she explains why she started to write this book, and it made me very intrigued. So I'm very excited to read this one whenever I'm gonna do it, whenever I'm in the mood for it. And then we got Mariette Lindstein, The Cult on Fog Island, or in Swedish, Sekten på Dimma. Yeah, it's about Sophia and how she gets dragged into a cult on an island outside of the Swedish coast, and you don't choose them, they chose you. So she accidentally gets to know a person and gets intrigued and follows them to the Fog Island. And I wanted to buy this like a couple of years ago, but I never did. I was very intrigued, but I kind of thought, I'm pretty sure that I didn't feel like I had enough money to buy a book, but this was on sale. It was probably because I think that the last part of this series, it's a book series, released in the beginning of this year, and I decided that this is time, I gotta read the first book. It's her debut book, and I'm pretty sure that this is my cup of tea. I like crime novels. I really do enjoy crime novels. I've never read anything about a cult before, but I'm pretty sure that I will enjoy this very, very much. So we got another Swedish novel, but I didn't buy this. I didn't buy this thick boy, and even though he won't look thick to you, he won't look like a chunky chunk, and I'm calling him a he because the main character is a he. And now you got a sneak peek. But I got this from a friend. They thought it's a they. They thought that this book was going to be in English. They mostly read books in English, and I kinda don't. I do read some books in English, but yeah, so they decided that they would give this one to me. It's a chunky chunk, even though it does not look like it. It's Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norell by Susan Clarke. And I'm pretty sure that most of you heard about this. It's like almost 800 pages long, and the text is like ridiculous. Like, look at that. How will I ever read this? I probably will have to get reading glasses after this one, because I'm gonna be blind. But yeah, the years 1816 and 1806. It is not 1816. I know numbers. And we gotta follow Mr. Norell in London and how he raises a beautiful woman from the dead. Mr. Norell makes the magic return to England. And I kind of think, yeah, Jonathan Strange is his student, his novice, and we get to follow them. So I'm pretty sure that this is a good book. I probably want to read it in the near future because the text and because of the chunkiness of this book. It's I need a break from chunky chunks of the Priory. Like, yeah, I need a break. So I probably won't pick this up in the near future, but I'm pretty sure that it is very, very good. Sip a break. So we got 2 more books left, and these 2 are in English. And the first one is Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. This is actually perfect for February because of Black History Month, but I'm not sure that I will read it now. I will probably get to it when I'm in the mood, and I think that I will enjoy this very much. I've heard a lot about Elizabeth Acevedo, so yeah, I will just read the synopsis. Camino lives for her father's visits to the Dominican Republic, but this year, one day, on the day when his plane is supposed to land, Camino arrives at the airport to see crowds of crying people. In New York City, Yahira is called to the principal's office, where her mother is waiting to tell her that her father, her hero, has died in a plane crash. Separated by distance and Poppy's secrets, the 2 sisters are forced to face a new reality in which their lives are forever altered. Now Camino and Yahira are both left to grapple with their grief, their newfound love for one another, and what it will take to keep their dreams alive. I'm sorry if I butchered the name Yahira. I'm very sorry. If you know how the name is supposed to be pronounced, or if I'm actually pronouncing it correctly, my God, then please comment down below and correct me. So yeah, it's actually, I think it's written verse. Kind of looks like this inside, and this, I know that one of her books, her debut book work, is translated in Swedish, but it seems like they haven't actually translated any of her other books, and I have decided that I will also borrow With the Fire High from the library this year, because I kind of feel like I will really do enjoy her, but I don't know. I'm very excited about this one though. I've heard a lot about it. I've heard a lot about Elizabeth Acevedo too, so yeah, I think like I have a treat ahead of me. And now we've gotten to the last book, and I will just tell you that I'm a big fan of the Greek mythology. I have almost read all the Percy Jackson books. I actually want to own them, so I'm waiting to read them until I've got all of the books. So I got 3 in the moment. I know that there's 2 left, and I will buy the last 2 no matter of the bookshelf space in my library. But yeah, I'm a very big fan of Greek mythology. I really do enjoy that. And yeah, let me show you. It's A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. And I think, if I remember correctly, this is a Hades and Persephone novel written in real time. So it's like them, but this day, I think. Let me just, yeah, okay, I'm gonna read the synopsis. Persephone is the goddess of spring by title only. The truth is, since she was a little girl, flowers have shriveled at her touch. After moving to New Athens, she hopes to lead an unassuming life disguised as a mortal journalist. Hades, god of the dead, how did I pronounce his name? Hades, god of the dead, has built a gambling empire in the mortal world, and his favorite bets are rumored to be impossible. After a chance encounter with Hades, Persephone finds herself in a contract with the god of the dead, and the terms are impossible. Persephone must create life in the underworld or lose her freedom forever. The bet does more than expose Persephone's failure as a goddess, however. As she struggles to sow the seeds of her freedom, love for the god of the dead grows, and it's forbidden. I have been waiting for a novel like this for like ages, and like I'm very excited to read this. I've heard that there are very much explicit, intimate scenes in this one, so if you're not into that, yeah, I will not ever recommend it for you. But I feel like this is something that is exactly what I do enjoy. So yeah, those I will read this when I actually feel like I am able to read in English again. Probably it will probably in the summer. I read a lot during the summer, not as much during my semesters, because I get very tired of all the studying. I will read this during the summer if I won't get to it earlier. So yeah, that's the book haul. I hope you really did enjoy it. You'll get another soon, and I don't know how much I will read in the near future because I gotta weave. Girls gotta weave. I've gotta make carpets and fabric and stuff for a course. So I probably will do a little bit of videos about that, and you will actually get to see me do a bit of weaving, and I will post it here. I know that it's not booktube related, but it's like if you're reading and you want company, you can put on a video with me weaving. I will probably not talk very much. I will just show the work that I'm doing and have some cozy music in the background. So yeah, you will probably get to see a lot of those videos. I probably won't be able to read as much as I want to in the near future. Please tell me about a book that you recently have bought, or if you have read any of these books, and what you thought about them. Please do tell me, and I will see you soon. Cheers.